Yeah. Yo, yo. Oh shit. What's going on, people? What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's Friday, it's hot as hell outside. Shit, what the hell going on, man? Shit. Ah, oh my God. I'm like 25 seconds in and I done already. So you gotta go 2 minutes without using no type of language, right? So how are y'all doing? I apologize about that. How's everybody doing? The live stream started about a minute or two off because of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. I'd like to thank you for, always making things a little bit more difficult than they have to be. Thank you. Thank you for that. Uh got a good one for y'all today, man. We talking about a lot of stuff going on, like current events that been happening and stuff like that. But everything kind of tied together. And the last thing I want to talk about, where I say a culture of retaliation, is the interesting one, and it's the way somebody explained it to me. She called it Heauxstility instead of hostility. She said Heauxstility, and I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. So, I'm chilling. I'm in my onesie today. I had to throw in the blue onesie. Um, when I'm around the house and I'm making beats and shit, I'll just be in chill mode or whatever. It's a good chill day today. I just bought me a new king size bed. I can't wait to check it out. So that's what's new with me. Looking, that's what I have going on. But nah, we got one for y'all. We got a good one for y'all today. So let's get everything started as we do. I'm gonna pick out get my music going. I like this one right here. I like this freestyle. I've been throwing freestyles on at the beginning, so we gonna throw a freestyle on for y'all. Another one. Another one. And get this thing started. Yeah. I ain't even gonna check how I sound. I'm just gonna come in hot. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this sounded good. Okay. Okay. A little bit of adjustments here and there. You know how we do. Let's snip. Yeah. Gotta make a few adjustments in the game, you know what I'm saying? Trim the fat, nigga. Yeah. Trim the fat. Thanksgiving. What I'm about. Good living. You see me with it. You see me cribbing. Well, your bitch, I don't like her fucking jib, man. The whole cut of it. What a bitch you wanna fuck with Sean Mac, yeah. Fuck a bitch, I just get to the money. Zoom, zoom. I never stop, I keep going. Flowing till the top look like the bottom. That mean I'm at the summit. When you fuck with me, your reputation plummet, yeah. Everything you tryna do, I done it. Major game, I could run it like a sprint. You could call me Usain Bolt. What the fuck is you, a dunce hat, fucking dope? Sit up in the corner, think about what you said about Sean Mac not having bread. That shit is dead. Is you a fed? If you was, and you was watching, you know this fucking money not stopping, man. We copping and slanging. You know the way we hanging, we banging. No signs, we gold mines in the mind. That's how I do, man. We eating like it's dinner time. And if you didn't know, man, then you finna find out the hard way. That's how I do it. It's all work, no play. If the glove fit like OJ, then you know I did it. But if it don't, then you must have quit it. With Sean Mac, do he like a baby, he just shit it. Not in his diaper. Seen a bitch looking good, hit her. But I don't even like the type of bitch I would never wife. Max shit, I'm a lifer. It's my last name, and it's my pronoun, and it's my motherfucking how shit go down. Uh, in the whole town. That's how it go. In the whole now you know. That's how that shit goes down. 2022. We gonna call this shit the Thursday night fucking massacre, nigga. Hey, what's going on? That let you know what day I made that. I made that shit on a Thursday. But yeah, so we gonna get this thing started, man. First, I'm gonna tell y'all about this situation going on. First, I really want to talk about the teacher, right? Because I had a little plot twist with that. As I was working the topic of the teacher, who was basically getting attacked about the way her body was shaped. I was thinking, I guess a couple little things came up. And so a little plot twist came up, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Actually, I got the videos all queued up and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get to it. But so I guess the first thing we gonna get on is the situation with Aries Spears and Lizzo, right? I don't know if y'all been keeping up with that shit, but and yeah, they did the thing with Tiffany Haddish was involved in the situation too or whatever, right? But so something that happened with Aries Spears. And so this is why I called it might be the Fat Bed Mafia, you know what I'm saying? Because one day Aries Spears chilling. Ain't nobody really thinking about dude. He was the dude from Mad TV. He be on the internet sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de fucking dude, right? Next thing you know, he say something on an interview about Tiffany Haddish. I mean, not about Tiffany Haddish, my bad. He said something about Lizzo on the interview, and then all of a sudden he started just blowing up. He started trending about what he was saying about her, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all what he was saying about her so y'all can see it. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all right now, just so y'all get an idea of what the hell he was talking about and what all the outrage was about. It was in this interview right here with the Art of Dialogue, which I don't really know what the fuck this is, but I'm subscribed to it, so it must be something. Shit, maybe I seen another interview I liked on there. I don't know, you know. But yeah, check it out. See what this man was talking about. What all the uproar was about.
Make good music, man. Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Very beautiful girl. She got a very pretty face. But she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world. But I still, you know, when you...
Hey, I ain't laughing at what he's saying, but I'm laughing because this nigga is dead ass serious, man. And the way he's saying it, like, you know how you know somebody and you know they funny, like they somebody that's naturally funny, but they trying to be serious though. Like that's why the dude laughing, cause you know dude serious, man. He just speaking honestly. Well, that at least that's what I'm getting out of this when I see him and shit. So yeah, let's go.
Funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. But musically.
Listen, the interviewer is laughing. Aries Spears not even laughing though. He trying to be serious. He ain't trying to. He not laughing. I mean, you know, he laughing because the dude is laughing. But I don't think. I mean, you know, seeing somebody built like some mashed potatoes, that's not meant to be nice. You know what I mean? But he not. I mean, come on, he a comedian though. You gotta think about that at the same time. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't trashy. It wasn't distasteful. It wasn't nothing that I don't feel. It's no criticism that she kind of don't like, kind of open herself up to. Like, I thought the thing was that she a hero because she do the stuff that she do, despite of knowing that it's something that people criticize her for. But I don't know. I'm a stupid man, so let's go.
Yo, she go hard, man. She a good songwriter though.
Oh, yo, she's dope. Her music hard, her body ain't.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, here they come. The wall of Braveheart bitches. Like the battle on the field coming over the hills. Are you ready for war? You can hear the horses thumping on the fucking ground. It's about to, here he come. Heart problems, fuck heart disease, cholesterol, fuck heart, hey girl, your confidence. Slay queen, yes queen, slay. In the contradiction, yes queen, slay queen, yes queen, slay. Yeah girl, your confidence. Fuck diabetes, fuck heart problems, fuck heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a fuck, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it. This ain't.
Let me say something about that right there, right? That's a real good point. No, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him finish, but take note of what he said about that. Like beyond your confidence and all that, you still gotta consider your health and shit. So just keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind. We not telling, like, we know is us, man. We know accountability for us is the biggest problem that we got when we dealing with, you know what I'm saying, our women. It's accountability. So I ain't saying that, you know, if you say you're not taking your weight into account, you know, they'll be like, oh well, you know, it's my journey, and you know, I'm pretty sure they got a reason why, you know, I'm this, that, and the third, my thyroid, you know, so I'm not gonna tell you, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do or whatever like that, like, but at the same time, it's like you're not gonna have that same energy with other people and when it come to what you expect from somebody, or if you expect a guy to be in shape or just whatever like that. How you know that nigga thyroid ain't fucked up? His thyroid could be beat to shit, you know what I mean? Like, he could be, like you say, you know, your weight could be because you depressed shit. How you know he wasn't depressed and eating or just whatever? And it ain't even like a man or a woman thing, because again, it boils down to you and your personal health and what you are excusing or not excusing. But he just raised a good ass point right there about, if you really care about somebody, you're not just going, it ain't about geeking their head up about their confidence and shit like that. It's about really telling them, and the confidence is good. You could keep the confidence, but why can't you be confident enough to go to the gym though, or just, you know what I'm saying, drop the weight or do whatever. But if you want to stay that weight you at and you comfortable and you figure that's the hallmark of your confidence, then that's like the weight you carry and how you carry it defiantly. That's another thing. And that link to my third topic I'm gonna get to, which is retaliation culture, a culture of hostility. We gonna get around to it, but let's keep going.
Ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't fucking be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
Speaking of that, right? Because she does have issues with her weight, right? And it's actually a video online of her crying about being fat shamed. Did you see that video of her crying?
We all do. I do.
But yeah, man, she says she be having an issue, man, with people fat shaming her about her weight and cracking jokes about how big she is.
Well, how you gonna have issues, but at the same time show your whole ass at an NBA game?
I'm gonna kind of leave it right there at that one, cause y'all kind of see what it's getting to, or the points he making, the points he saying, and so on and so forth, right? That's the video, but what I want to show y'all, that's the video right there, what I just showed y'all. That was 3 minutes of a 3 minute and 30-second video. That video right there is what caused the outrage, and I mean the uproar and the outrage or whatever, right? So that was, let's say, 2 days ago. Now, mind you, I told you, right? Prior to this, wasn't nobody really like Aries Spears. He could have said whatever about whoever. He said some things about Will Smith. He said some things about Jada Pinkett. He said some things about R. Kelly. Like, he spoke on everything pop culture lately, and ain't nobody care, right? He get to this right here about Lizzo, and he get to talking about her. He say the thing about her weight. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Her showing, I guess, more or less flaunting her weight. Dude asked about her talent. He said he can't get into her because the way she, you know, flaunt her body. He said he just ain't attracted to it. Which I guess that's his right. If it's her right to show it, I guess, to me, I feel like if it's her right to show it, it's his right to have an opinion about it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm gonna digress on that or whatever and tell y'all. So flash forward to him being a trending topic. Today, this is what I see. Now check this out. I want to show y'all this. Hold on, check it out. Check this out right here and listen close to the nuances of the story.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are under hot water after being sued for allegedly grooming and molesting a child. Haddish's lawyer being the first to fire back, calling these...
Look, I'm not laughing at the allegations. The allegations is fucked up. The allegations is fucked up. But did y'all see this picture? Aries Spears that they using though? Why they use this picture of dude, man? They got this nigga looking like a fucking puffer fish on my life. Like, hold on. They got dog looking like a straight puffer fish. Like, nah, man. I would have been like, dude, I don't give a fuck what y'all accuse me of. Y'all gonna use a better picture of me than that. And when y'all accuse me, fuck that. They got this nigga looking like the grownest, baddest kid nigga on the west side of fucking motherfucking Gary, Indiana and shit. The fuck you mean? But yeah, we gonna get back to what they was saying, because it's crazy. This just popped up today. Let's go.
Allegations of shakedown and an extortion attempt. The reports are saying, despite the lawsuit claims, Funny or Die says they had no involvement in creating the video, telling TMZ Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. We were not involved with the conceptualization, development, funding, or production of this video. It was uploaded to the site as user-generated content and was removed in 2018 immediately after becoming aware of its existence. The lawsuit claims Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears groomed a 14-year-old girl and her 7-year-old brother, coercing them to film explicit skits, this according to the new lawsuit, but Tiffany's legal team is calling it nothing but a shakedown years in the...
Oops, let me unmute, my bad. I update y'all because I know some of y'all bald head motherfuckers can't really keep up. Y'all ain't got no attention span and shit. You know, some of you hoes ponytail pull so tight, you know what I'm saying, up into that little rubber band, you can't even think straight, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, some of y'all niggas, you know, just can't keep up, you know what I'm saying, past what they show you with a picture, and and give you with a little snack like they used to do back when you was retarded. So back when you was in elementary school, you know what I'm saying, in special class and shit. I can't even use that word no more, right? Like everything changed, which get to what I was just pausing this video about. So if you look at what they were saying right now in these allegations, which I'm kind of, summarizing for y'all, they talking about they shot a skit with a 14-year-old girl and her 7-year-old brother. And the skit was having them eating lunch, and then it'll be like showing what a pedophile is seeing through their eyes. I don't even know if I could even say pedophile no more. So we gonna say a P. Okay. Yeah. So we gonna call him a Chester. You know what I'm saying? So
Can't do that.
oh, I can't say Chester? Oh my God, the rules is nuts out here, man. Jeez. I'm happy y'all keep a consultant on hand and shit.
You have to say that they're ill.
They gotta say they ill. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ, man, look. This shit crazy. Man, fuck all that. They wasn't respecting the kids that they was doing, but I ain't talking about them. But anyway, yeah, so P though, you know what I'm saying? A P funk, we gonna call them some P funkers, you know? They baptized in the funk. So basically, when it come to some stuff like that, like they talking about it's a 14-year-old boy, a 7-year-old girl. Back in the days, you used to be able to tell a joke about something like that. Back in the days, it was a lot of things, like even the R word, you know what I'm saying, that substitutes for special. I could use that word back in the days, and it wasn't no consequences for it. Back in the days, you could tell a homosexual joke, and it wasn't really no consequences. Now, you can't make no gay joke unless you gay. You know what I'm saying? You can't make no fat joke unless you fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make no joke about being homeless or nothing like that unless you homeless. You know what I mean? Like, it's all compartmentalized, and everybody is being watched to see who kind of stepping on who feelings or whatever. And I say all that to say this: they did this skit back in the days, but back when they did this skit, it wasn't so much of a looked at so much of an outrageous thing. You know what I mean? It's more or less looked at as making fun of the pedophile. But now we live in this age to where, man, everybody trying to get a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? They looking at it like, okay, they got money. Tiffany Haddish back then, she probably wasn't as big as she was now. You know what I'm saying? Aries Spears was probably a little bit bigger. But we live in the age of outrage culture and shit.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
So you gonna have it to where people gonna look, she's sitting back with her kids, and they talking about the mother of the kids was friends with these two. But then they talking about they made the video, and the video was quote unquote sexually explicit, and the mother tried to this is what the kid said, the mother was friends with him or whatever, and she tried to settle with him for like $15,000 for they said it was a molestation video. That's what they called it, a molestation video, right? I don't even know if I can say that. That's what I was getting to. So this lady supposedly said, or they trying to say that the kids was molested, but she talking about give me 15 stacks. Like, that is not a lot of money for that. Like, that's you lowballing. That kind of sound like she was kind of pimping her kids out. But let's look at this a little bit more. It's only 3 minutes, so let's look some more.
Maybe. The comedians are being sued by two siblings going by Jane Doe and John Doe, who claim they've been traumatized for life as a result of allegedly being groomed when they were children. The boy also claims to have been molested by both defendants. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the older sister says she was just 14 when Haddish gained her trust and convinced her to film a sexually suggestive video, with Haddish teaching her how to mimic fellatio for the skit. The allegations get even more disturbing. In the suit, she claims her younger brother was only 7 when Haddish brought him to a home where Spears and Haddish molested him while filming a Funny or Die video titled Through a Pedophile's Eyes. Tiffany's attorney, Andrew Bretler, says the lawsuit is purely an extortion attempt, telling TMZ plaintiff's mother, Teresa Morris, has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Ms. Haddish for several years. Bretler continues, every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Ms. Haddish would not be shaken down.
All right, so recap a little bit more. This happened some years ago, right? For one, and it ain't so much of the time when it happened, but it's the mother who has been trying to get, she already raised question about these allegations and they were already taken seriously, but she can't get a lawyer to represent her in this case. Like, she can't get no lawyer to do nothing to really take the case seriously. Now keep that in mind, right? Because this is all important, tying back to the whole Lizzo situation. So this actual case ain't nothing new, right? And as far as with Tiffany Haddish or whatever, she just like, man, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Like, and I guess it kind of just went away and no lawyers would take it seriously when they seen that their client wasn't producing enough info or just whatever. And, you know, because if your client got a case, they gonna take the case, especially against a celebrity. But when you got somebody that keep trying to push something in, this sound more like a narrative, because before the narrative, it say that she tried to settle it for $15,000 and then she went to the lawyers and stuff like that, right? But they saying that the daughter was groomed and taught, like, it's all this. Now mind you, everything they saying happened, everything they just saying, like, they were scarred for life and the daughter was groomed and the son was molested. All this different stuff that they saying happened, this ain't all a bunch of different shit that happened at different times. This is one skit that they shot, that they are saying in this one skit, they are saying these are all the things that happened. That's like if I walk into I walk in somewhere, somebody tripped me or something, and I fall, and I say, I walked in, so you tripped me. I fell, you assaulted me. Since I walked in and I just walked in there, you also startled me, so you traumatized me. Like, it's like taking this one incident and trying to break it down like dope into as many different offenses as you can. So the grooming was the sandwich eating, the molestation was the sandwich eating, and the filming was the skit that they took. Mind you know what I'm saying? So this is some shit that otherwise wouldn't even have made it to this height as far as the allegations. But you say what?
Let's see the skit.
But the skit been took down. I look for the skit, and it'll surface again because it's the internet. But these are allegations that already haven't been taken seriously.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
But
15 racks for the skit. But
no, they didn't get 15 racks for the skit. She didn't pay the money. The mother tried to build a skit. It's like, oh, okay, I'm a show it like this is what's happening, or you did this to my kid.
no, I'm saying like right now the skit is getting paid for as
Oh man, I don't fucking know. How would I know? Shit. Can't nobody confirm that. But nah, I would doubt somebody would want some evidence like that or whatever. It's like you can't just do shit like that nowadays. A lot of cause the person I was just talking to, she said somebody gave them $15,000 for the tape, and I'm saying bullshit, because why the fuck would, if the tape is controversial like that, but I guess it is some idiots out here, why would you want to buy some evidence, basically? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, sell me the evidence and shit that the people is trying to use. And then on top of that, if I'm the mother, why would I want to just sell it to a random bidder if it's supposed to be my kid getting molested? How do that help my case out? Like, that shit sound weird as a motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean? But so anyway, like I was saying, these allegations wouldn't even be taken seriously at all, like they wasn't, if the situation with Lizzo didn't just come up. And so now it's looked at as like, oh, Aries Spears he was grooming some kids or whatever. You know, they had to throw Tiffany Haddish in there because she was involved in the skit, but she more like collateral damage. But look, they got Tiffany Haddish, they got her Oscars picture. Aries Spears, they got him looking like he got caught just coming out of porta potty and shit, you know what I'm saying? And his stomach's still rumbling. He thinking he might have to go back in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, and I think it all tied back to the you know, to the Lizzo allegations. Like, man, first thing you know, or I ain't gonna say like that, because I ain't gonna say they accuse people. Like, people do get falsely accused, but on that same note, we had a good discussion about people believing the wrong things. Now, keep your eye on this situation, right? Because you might notice this. You might notice people believing in this or giving this some merit, but at the same time, the same people wasn't believing in Bill Cosby being a rapist. And that's because all this shit like this, it ain't so much. It's more like, it lean more towards being a popularity thing. Or like, if we don't like you, like, we'll ruin your image and shit, right? But if we like you, we'll protect your image, even if you are wrong or something like that, right? So I give you a perfect example. What I was talking about with Bill Cosby. So I said people didn't believe Bill Cosby did it, but the same people are gonna be the ones saying Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish did this just because of the backlash about the Lizzo situation, right? So she was like, I don't believe Bill Cosby did it. And I was like, I believe Bill Cosby did that shit. And this is why I believe Bill Cosby did that shit. Like, okay, right now, what we doing right now? I'm gonna take where we at right now as an example. We in the all blue room. I got on the blue onesie. I'm sitting in the blue chair, right? All right, so everybody know me. They like, man, Sean Mack, you know, he, you know what I'm saying, charismatic. You know what I'm saying? Young man, you know, charming and disarming, you know what I mean? He don't got to do nothing strange to, you know what I'm saying, rearrange and arrange to get, you know what I'm saying, none of that thing, you know what I mean? So why would he have to do something to a girl, right? But what ended up happening is the girl ended up coming by my house or whatever. And the next thing you know, this girl talking about, man, I went to sleep and I dozed off. And I just woke up in the blue room and my clothes was off. I was in the kitchen. We was drinking. We was having drinks. Next thing you know, I'm in the all blue room and all I seen was blue and my clothes was off and shit. Right? And next thing you know, I call somebody, right? And I'm like, man, guess what happened, man? You ain't gonna believe this shit. They like, what? I'm like, man, oh, girl accusing me of sexually assaulting her. She accusing me of raping her and shit, right? Or something like that. Like, they like, what you talking about, bro? What you saying? I'm like, man, girl tripping and shit. She talking about we was drinking, and the next thing you know, she was knocked out, and she woke up in the all blue room. I don't know what she talking about, bro. They like, man, that sound crazy, bro. You need to get you a lawyer or something, man. These hoes is crazy and shit, right? And I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna get no lawyer, though. I ain't gonna get no lawyer. I just want to settle out of court. I'm gonna just go and pay her off, get it out the way. I don't want that shit to happen. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to blow it up like that. Give her the credence of putting my name out there like that. You know, my guy like, all right, man, that's cool. I get it and shit. But he like, man, you need to be careful out here with these girls, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, for sure. I hear you. Do. Call him again. Hello? Man, dog, guess what, bro? He like, what? Man, dog, this other girl said I raped her, dog. She said I raped her too. What is they talking about, bro? Why did he? And my guy like, bro, what is you talking about, man? He like, dog, these girls, they just keep on accusing me of raping them, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. He like, hold on, bro. What's that? Bro, she said that me and her was having drinks, dog. And she say that next thing you know, she wake up in a blue room and everything blue and her clothes was off. Dog, what is they talking about, bro? Why do these girls, dog, don't you be getting is they doing this to you, bro? Nigga, don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I don't know, man. They just keep accusing me. I do not know why they just keep accusing me, bro. And he like, dog, get you a lawyer, man. Stop going through this. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna settle it out of court, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't wanna, you know, people just, and you looking at me sideways at that point, like, dude, this shit is looking a little trendy, bro. Is this what you do? Man, bro, these girls is crazy, dog. I don't know what's going on. They'll say whatever, man. Keep talking about they waking up. Next thing you know, hello? A nigga don't even want to answer this time, bro. Don't tell me. Man, yeah, dog. It was this other girl and this other girl, bro. Dog, why do girls keep saying that I'm raping you? Why do they say that? I don't know what's going on, man. These girls, they just crazy. Nah, bro. So y'all see this happening and y'all believe it though. Y'all believe that, oh man, they all tripping. She lied and she lied and she lied and she lied and she lied. And that was in that year. So the next year, she lied, she lied, she lied, she lied. And the next year, she said she woke up and she got out of there. And he also paid her off, but he paid her off because she was lying. Like, yeah, all right. But y'all believe in the same people that believe Bill Cosby was innocent and he keep getting just magically accused of rape and shit because he want to buy. First of all, let me burst the whole bubble about dude buying NBC, right? This the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all this and y'all tell me this because I've never seen it in my lifetime. So maybe y'all seen it in y'all lifetime or y'all parents seen it in their lifetime. But they said they set him up because he wanted to buy NBC, the channel that employed him. So he wants to buy his employer with the employee's salary, first of all, because he wasn't getting he had a Jello pudding deal, but trust me, Jello wasn't paying that nigga enough to buy off a whole network, right? And y'all know networks are like conglomerates and shit. It ain't like you just buy the channel. Like, I want to buy channel 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't work like that, right? So instead of just telling them no, or, explaining to him that it's not for sale, they go so far as to set him up over 30 years with numerous rape allegations from numerous women that all sound the same. That's what they did because he wanted to buy NBC, right? That don't even make no sense. And I'm going to poke the hole in it right now. Y'all have never seen a white person. Y'all seen a black person sell out. Y'all seen they sold Versus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see dudes sold BET. But tell me, when have y'all seen a white person sell out to a black person? Like, build something up. Build it up to a point of prominence or a point of generational wealth or something like that and sell it out for a check to some black folks. Man, ain't nobody finna sell Bill Cosby no damn NBC. It wasn't the fact that he wanted to buy NBC, it's the fact that NBC, damn it, wasn't for sale. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, knock that shit out, man. Hell the fuck no.
That shit wasn't for sale. Wasn't nobody finna sell, dude. Sweater dancing ass, no fucking NBC, man. Get the fuck on out of here with that shit, right? So we already know that wasn't finna happen, no way. And they got on him about that shit, about them rape allegations. But the Lizzo thing happened. So I know I kind of ran long on the Lizzo topic, and it kind of tied to the next topic too, because was he really wrong about the Lizzo situation, right? Because Lizzo got a double standard. I like Lizzo music and shit. I ain't even gonna lie. She got a fucking song that be like, man, it be like, it's bad, bitch, o'clock. Yep, it's thick, 30. I be like, oh, this hoe be getting off. She got some wordplay. You know what I'm saying? The song sound good. Lizzo can sing. Lizzo can rap. Lizzo real talented, right? Like, and I'm an artist, you know what I mean? Like, I do music, I write, all that. I done wrote for people before, and I done got paid for that shit, right? So I could appreciate Lizzo as an artist. I could appreciate her success that she had. And like, I'm not really mad at her confidence level or nothing like that, right? But now I'm gonna say this, and we don't do buts over here, so however, I will say this. Look at the teacher. Let me go to this thumbnail. Let me show y'all this thumbnail, right? My thumbnail I did for the video, right? And matter of fact, let me see. I go to the teacher herself. I go to her. So this the teacher right here. Let me see. No, I'm gonna go to the thumbnail, matter of fact, because I got the video pulled up. So check the teacher out. Look at the teacher right there, right? That's her all the way on the left in the thumbnail. Now, look at her body. For her body alone, she was finna get fired, right?
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
She was getting a lot of backlash just for her shape, the way she shaped or whatever. Now, mind you, it's a BBL. She got lip fillers. She got, you know what I'm saying, the fake butt. She got the fake breasts and all that. She got the whole, like, Magic City, you know, OnlyFans package or whatever. But that's her body, right? Ain't that her body? So with her being shaped like that, with her Magic City package, she might be confident, like she confident rocking her fake booty and all that shit, right? It's like, where the support at, right? Because most of the people that was criticizing her was women. And I was saying this, like, Lizzo, confidence aside, like, let's just say, like, when you went to when she went to the basketball game, when she went to the Lakers game, she lifted up her skirt or whatever, and her ass was out under there. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all. We gonna look for it together. Cause I got She-Hulk twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. Matter of fact, we gonna get, cause that was going on my last one. But you know what? We gonna use this to find. Lizzo booty. Lizzo booty basketball game. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all the point. Like, hey, I'm traumatized. Lizzo, good music, but nah, ain't nobody trying to see all this shit. All right, so there she go. She feeling herself. She see everybody watching her. She know she on live TV. Oh my God. So, all right. Okay. So, my thing is this, right? It's only cool because she fat. It's only cool because she fat. It's only cool because she Lizzo. Now, let a regular girl, just a regular ass girl, that's not Lizzo, she ain't famous, nothing, just a regular girl, but with a bad body, not fat, it ain't gotta be representing, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that, trying to empower nobody or nothing. I mean, or you could feel like you empowering whoever the hell you want. You might feel like I'm a thoughts need empowerment, everything goes nowadays. I'm repping for the thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe you go down to the basketball game, you go out on the court with a body like that, you know what I'm saying? With a body like the girl all the way to the left, and you lift your skirt up and show your whole bubble ass booty, you know what I'm saying, to the whole audience in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be considered a hero? Hell no. They gonna be like, man, this porn star stripper showed her booty to everybody at the basketball game. She showed her big old round butt, and or let's say she was feeling confident about her titties for Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something like that. Even, yeah, that's a good point. Janet Jackson titty got a lot of flack. You know what I'm saying? So, right, she said we've been knowing that titty for years. But nah, so Janet Jackson, you know what I'm saying? She got a lot of flack, but let's just say old girl was fit. A fit woman got up there, boom, pulled her titties out. Boom, pulled her ass out. Oh my God! You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you get up there and you Lizzo, you somebody like that, you fat or just whatever, pull your whole booty out, man, you're a fucking hero, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to say when I said being fired for being too fine, not even being fired necessarily, but being canceled. Like, it's privileges, and I'm gonna warn y'all about the dangers of that, right? Because it's cool now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Lizzo, you know, big girls could do it too. Which bring me to my last topic, but I'm going to digress for a little second. Retaliation culture. And that's what, or Heauxstility as it was told to me by a friend. But I'm going to say that for last because I really want to explain that to y'all, right? But it's looked at now like, oh, well, Lizzo is a hero for doing it because big girls didn't do that before, or they couldn't do it before, or in the past they would have got laughed at. She say she get fat shamed and all that stuff like that, or she got fat shamed before. So it's like, oh, she a hero. But I don't agree with it. Don't got nothing to do with your past or the norms of the past and all that, man. It's just basic public etiquette, man. Like, you pulling your ass out on TV and doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I get where you trying to go, trying to be a hero, trying to show your boldness and all that, but you're exploiting the movement. You're taking it too far and shit.
Oh, man. That shit out, man.
Like, you taking that shit way too far. You could speak confidence and speak confidence to big girls and big women without having to make it into a over sexualizing yourself thing. You ain't got to be pulling your ass out and all that, because it's two things, right? And like I said, too fine for being too fine. If a fine girl did the same thing, or a girl in real good shape, or a girl with a body that was paid for, it would be considered pornography and stripping if she did that shit.
Hell the fuck no.
Y'all wouldn't let her, y'all wouldn't be like, oh yeah, she pulled her body out, or she showed her body, and oh yeah, she was strapped, and yeah, go girl and all that. And no, y'all gonna be like, people gonna be like, dude, I got kids. And a lot of people, even with Lizzo, was saying that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand you being confident, but it's gonna be a setting for everything based on just public decency, not based on your confidence. Anybody that say something to you is, you know what I'm saying? And that's the retaliation culture and shit, the Heauxstility we gonna get to. So as a matter of fact, yeah, let's just jump right to that shit, right? Because we coming around to the you know, getting close to the 2 o'clock mark, and I really want to get it. I really be trying to wrap everything up by 2, right? So we gonna get around to that, what I call that Heauxstility, or what it was explained to me, Heauxstility, right? But I call it a culture of retaliation. And what I really mean when I say that shit, right, is that what you have now is we got this whole culture of people doing shit like for no reason. Like, you ever heard the term a rebel without a cause? Like, you got people doing shit for no fucking apparent reason. No real rhyme or reason that make no type of real sense. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, they are doing it because back in the past, somebody else did it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a culture. It's like my reasons for doing shit are just to retaliate. It ain't nothing good. It don't matter the outcome. It's just somebody else did it, and now I feel like I want to do it too. I mean, part of it is the ridiculousness of the social media age and people getting attention and trying to convert it into currency and all that shit like that. But overall, we in this age of retaliation. People do things just out of like, they did it too, so I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's like with the Lizzo thing. Lizzo ain't got no reason to be pulling her big old stanky ass out. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason she doing it is because back in the days, I couldn't do it. So now I'm doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just for retaliation. Against who, though? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about this retaliation culture. It's like it don't know no ends and shit, because you don't even know who you retaliating against. Like, even with everything going on out here with our women, they like, oh, well, y'all mad that women are doing this and all that. Guys can do it when guys are doing it. Like, what guys are you talking about was doing that shit? And if you like all guys was doing it, or you know some guys specifically that was doing it, answer me this. Did they get the outcome from living the way like that you want to get?
Bitch, where's your man? Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
Like, you ain't getting the outcome. You could say, and that's why I got the little chick when I use the thumbnail, right? You see her turned up with the 40, right? And what that represent right there, that kind of represent how they be like, oh, we could do what men do. We could do what men do. Okay, yeah, you could turn up with a 40 and shit. You could sit around talking about, yeah, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I fuck so-and-so, I fuck, you know what I'm saying? Try and be your best version of a nigga that's not nothing. You know what I'm saying? A hood nigga, a nigga that, because you definitely ain't out here. They ain't out here trying to flex like, you know what I'm saying? A man who's like the God-fearing, oh, I want a God-fearing man, all that. No, they ain't trying to flex on that and be that retaliate against him, because he bears no reason to retaliate against him. That's called a solid stand-up leader, right? But it's like, okay, we got this retaliation culture though. So it's like, let's take the worst and let's mimic that, or let's like, we finna go at that or go against that. You know what I mean? And it just lead people to like having these crazy ass behaviors and shit. You know what I mean? Like, You don't even know why people doing stuff. It seems like it don't make sense or none of that. It's just this culture of hostility. And along with it, like I say, the hostility, and the girl, why she called it Heauxstility, is because she was like, girls are always want to like get into it with other girls over like non-existent beef and shit. Like they feel like always, you'll hear me talking about people putting their plantation hat on. For guys, they got street nigga. That's your plantation designation. Man, I'm just a street nigga. And they got bad bitch for women. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bad bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be the baddest bitch. Like that's your priority over being a mother, over being a professional woman, over even motherhood. It's bad bitch. Like they got bad bitch and street nigga. Them is our plantation roles and shit, right? So it's like, as you have people, you know what I'm saying, trying to lean into that or whatever. Oh, let me say this too. One thing, how you have women trying to really say, okay, this is our time to do this and we doing this because men used to do it, or they was like this before, so now we doing it. It ain't finna be us. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, we coming up out of shit. If you look at the top male artists on the radio right now and listen to what the fuck I'm finna tell y'all right now. If you listen to the top male on the radio right now, Future, and you look at the 2 songs he got out right now, one of them is like, I will wait for you. It's like, you pray for my demons, girl, I got you. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole tone to it of, you know, a feeling, a person in their feelings trying to touch a real feeling. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the other song he got out, Love You Better, you telling me you falling out of love with me. Or did you find someone to love you better than I did? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the feeling that niggas is feeling like that right now. Or not, and I ain't even gonna say that ain't no feeling no soft way or nothing like that. It's just they feeling some type of way or feeling able to express that shit. Meanwhile, if you look at the top female artists on the radio, it's like, man, eat my pussy for you. You know what I'm saying? If I get somebody else to do it, and you know what I'm saying? If it don't, I don't know, it'd be a bunch of that type of shit, right? So it's just going to show you the way that we going and the way they going. And this is the bad news, right? It's this the hostility and the cultural retaliation. You know, all the like twerking to be annoying and all that, and trying to always figure like I'm finna act out, and if I act out and anybody say anything about it, they can't handle me and they can't handle my prowess of awesome womanhood and all that stuff. It's like, us, man, we not gonna never try to meet that energy halfway and shit. We growing out of a lot of shit. We growing out of a lot of shit and getting a lot more space to do shit like this, which is really talk and really say how the fuck we really feel without being told how we gotta feel, or without feeling like it's only certain ways we allowed to feel and shit, right? But at the same time, as the women try to mimic, and trust me, they doing this on some plantation shit. We ain't the ones encouraging them to do that shit. It's quote unquote society. Like, look, they got a new show. What's that shit called? She-Hulk. And look who they got up there. They got her up there twerking with Megan Thee Stallion and shit, right? The fucking She-Hulk and shit. Like, how come everything with black women now, it gotta be some twerking and all that, and they try to make it seem like it's like an empowering thing, like, you know what I'm saying? It always gotta be some like a certain way, like they was doing business. The white dude walk up, right? And now look what they doing. I'm saying, man, it's just, look, it's all funny, right? It's all funny, it's all entertaining and shit. Okay, cool, that's fine, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? That energy y'all got, and it's like, with us trying to be like, with a man trying to tell y'all it ain't hot, it ain't the feeling in the air, you know what I mean? Especially if you pass a certain age, right? But we not gonna be the ones trying to match that energy. And I mean, my advice to any nigga is like, dude, a motherfucker only get on your nerves if you trust they ass or trying to really believe you trying to get them to be something other than what they is. I'ma always let a hoe be a hoe. I'm not gonna let them be nothing else. If you wanna be a twerker and a popper, guess what? I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna drop the beat for you to twerk to. Like, I'm gonna let a good woman always be a good woman, and I'm gonna always let her stand on her berries. I'm gonna always let a hoe be a hoe. Ain't nobody telling one they gotta be the other, or the other that they gotta be the other. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be us trying to match our energy coming behind this renaissance of y'all acting this certain way. It's gonna be the trans women that's gonna want to act like this in public now. So like now how y'all want to twerking on the headlights and all that shit, and y'all kind of do it to be obnoxious to us dudes, like in the culture of retaliation, like look what we can do, like we not gonna eventually, man, we just gonna look that way or look that way, you know what I'm saying? Because every fine woman out here ain't got their culture, you know what I'm saying, tied up in plantation politics and feel like they gotta be independent twerkers and shit. So we just look other places or whatever, right? But coming behind y'all, who really gonna want to match that energy and want a piece of that energy, gonna be the trans community. So when your son got a teacher or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like I put that thumbnail up there and the teacher get up there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you this too. I got the whole thing pulled up with her, and I kind of wanted to go into that a little bit. Maybe I'll take a couple more minutes to elaborate on it. But it's gonna be something like that. Like they was talking about she gets on here or whatever. The teacher, she got about 1 million fans on her Instagram. She got like 1 million followers on her Instagram, right? So she gets on here and she talking about like her harshest critics was men, even though it was all women that was like criticizing her or whatever. And most of the men are her followers on social media are men or whatever, which is another trend of like a lot of these women in professions that rely on men to basically fund them and stuff got a lot of criticism about them saying men or whatever. But so she get on here, she say a lot of her criticism come from men or whatever. She say it's like women supporting her and stuff like that. So let's just say, okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. All right, cool. Women supporting her because they figure this is another one of them moments where we could be like, oh, okay, well, y'all just can't handle her. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like this or that. And that brings me back to what I was saying too about her, you know, not being about to be fired and being criticized by women, and women being the ones about to get her fired for her body or whatever. But then she jumps on the like men are the ones are bullying me. So then it's like that's like showing that you like, okay, I know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to take that and put it towards y'all cause of like I'm doing it to stand up to men. Like, we know what I'm saying? We're doing what we want to do. So once she did that, you know, it was like, oh, okay, it's all good now. Like, yeah, you could keep dressing however you want to dress, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, the proportions of her body look crazy.
Yeah, a lot of her photos are taken.
Let me go. I'm gonna let Kendra G.
Model style photos, and then the next photo is in the classroom with booty shots and the children sitting right there. In some saucy snaps, the buxom brunette can be seen flaunting her figure up against a whiteboard. In other images, her students are visible inside the classroom, although their faces are not identifiable. Their butt in the air is very inappropriate. Another says that just looks crazy and makes you desperate for likes. And a third blasted, you're sad, taking booty pics during class? Are going in on her? The art teacher took time out to
Now, this your kid's art teacher right here, right? This your, like, and mind you, she bad and all that, but like I said, if she lifted her skirt up at a basketball game, it's over. Her career over, all that over. She's not gonna be looked at like she's a hero, right? But on the flip side, while she's, you know, everything gotta be a culture of retaliation, like I said. Now, I agree. This ain't no place for her to be dressed like in front of no kids and shit. Like, she know what the hell she doing. Plus, her body looks super fake, so she know what look she was going for, and she know that's a look to attract men, grown men. She know what the hell going on, right? But when she put it under the women's empowerment banner, which she did later in the video, she got around to later in the video.
Tell everybody that women are her biggest supporters And men are to blame because they're the ones saying nasty things to her. Take a look.
Majority, not all, majority of the people that I see defending me on comments,
Them fake ass
women.
lips.
Believe it or not, a lot of women got my back. So I would say people are just hating. You know, not. Guys, it's not majority women. It's really not. It's not. It is not. Isn't that crazy? You would.
First, if this lady quit the school and started OF tomorrow, men will quickly give her a truckload of money. Not only that, it's about to be men who will fund your new endeavors. If this lady quit the school and started OF,
Kind of cut off what she was saying, but she was like, she talking about man ain't supporting her, but she was like, it's gonna be men that fund her new endeavor, which is clearly gonna be OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna buy that body to go do no fucking artwork in school. Like, come on. She know what she went and bought that booty and them titties for, and it wasn't to sit up and paint and cut out daffodils and roses with kindergartners. Like,
No.
so she know what's going on, but what you gonna get with all this empowerment, with all this sexualized empowerment, man ain't finna be sad about that shit. Any nigga that could get in where he fit in and got a couple bucks to throw a lightweight prostitute, because that's what it is. It's like you present yourself and you don't want nothing from the man but some type of gain. So anybody that got a couple bucks that could get a lightweight prostitute just gonna do it. Other than that, as far as the damage it's doing to anybody's emotions, or y'all trying to get under people's skin, it's not gonna be us. It's gonna be the trans community that's gonna wanna, it's gonna be a trans man that's gonna wanna teach your son dressed in his tight dress or whatever with his beard lined up and all that, you know what I'm saying? And that's honestly, that's where it's headed right now. That's what's gonna happen. It ain't gonna be us. Y'all not gonna stress us out with this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's man shit. So that's just where we at. What up, too? What up, Fresh? So yeah, man, it's just crazy and shit. Like, it's a culture of hostility, to sum it back up, a culture of retaliation, like just doing something just to try to get under somebody's skin. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to give y'all this example because have y'all ever seen this before? And I correlated these two because I'm a goddamn idiot. But have y'all ever correlated these two before? Like, have y'all ever seen some girls fighting and then just break out twerking and shit like that, or doing some wild shit and break out twerking into a twerk dance or whatever? And I'd be like, why do they do that? But then the hostility got explained to Ersby. It's a little bit of like hoeing itself and having that attitude like that. Like, I'ma be like, you out here acting loose. Yeah, I sure am. Like having that proud hoe attitude. It's hostile in itself, right? So let's look at some hostility head up. Let's look at some real hostility, right? Like a first-hand account.
Heard that right. The wild scene unfolding right around 4.
With the twerking too.
Plus, food fight. The customer chaos inside a Lower East Side restaurant. You won't believe what workers say sent them into a fury. Good evening. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Natalie Pascarella.
And I'm Chuck Scarborough. Workers say they are terrified to return to that Manhattan fry shop after rowdy customers attacked them over the price of sauce.
Yeah, you heard that right. The wild scene unfolding right around 4 in the morning Sunday at the Bell Fries on the Lower East Side. You see the customers there, 3 of them hurl the glass bottles, a stool, and other items at the employees. 2 of those employees were hurt. News 4's Mark Santia live outside the restaurant with the rest of this story, Mark.
Natalie and Chuck, Bell Fries has been closed since the attack. The co-owner telling us he has 6 employees. They're all scared to come back to work because
Them hoes went crazy over some damn fries. Look at the twerk.
Inside Bell Fries, you're hearing the store alarm wail. Employees paralyzed by fear after they say these customers became enraged and violent when they were told there's a charge for extra dipping sauce for the French fries.
They wanted extra sauce, they didn't want to pay for it.
Y'all remember what I talked about yesterday about pretty privilege and shit like that? Girls getting away with shit because they look good. Look at these girls. Look how they look. Obviously, they got the hair and shit done. You know what I'm saying? You see the look. You see the shorts. You know what I'm saying? You see the booty shorts. You see the long hair and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You see the tattoos and all that, right? So. You know, these ain't no bad looking girls. I mean, you know, a lot of that shit, like, I don't like no bitch with a bunch of sailor tattoos, but like, you know, they ain't bad looking or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying, at all. But look how they acting. And if this was 3 ugly ass girls, 3 booger wolves, hell no, they wouldn't have been able to get away with half of this. They wouldn't have been able to throw this stuff around, do all this. But if you listen in the background, and when I play the video, you're gonna hear it again. You hear people cheering for them, and that's that pretty privilege, man. You can't ransack no shit. 3 greasy ass gorilla looking ass girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get up there ransacking the place. I guarantee you some dudes will probably try to fight him like, hey, what y'all doing? Why y'all fucking it? You know what I'm saying? But these 3, like, come on, man. We got to do better than that. Bad behavior will not be awarded with penis.
Charge for extra dipping sauce for the French fries.
They wanted extra sauce. They didn't want to pay for it. The extra sauce is actually $1.25, $1.75. And they started from there. The minute they told them, hey, you have to leave. Once they say you have to leave, they jumped on them. 20, 30 bottles broken, thrown at microwaves, computers broken. The store was a disaster when I went there. Everything is a mess.
This woman throws what looks like a can at employees, then others climb over the counter. They whip bottles of sauce at employees, a stool gets thrown, they rip down the pandemic plastic barrier bolted to the marble, but it's not over. They heave metal objects and destroy computers, laughing and clapping. The restaurant is torn apart as a group watches, recording on their phones. Exclusive new video shows employees trying to take cover during the attack. 4 days later, and employees want no part of coming back here.
6 employees we have, we all make a living through that store.
This happened, he rushed to help to find his store wrecked, then visited his injured employees in the hospital. Now he wonders, what's next?
I'm thinking again, is it worth it? Is it worth to do anything in New York City?
Yeah, I see a little bit of destruction, a little bit of twerking and cheering. It's like they laughing and like casually destroying somebody's business establishment over $1.75 sauce. And then they twerking, they dancing on the counters. It's like, man, it's that culture, it's that Heauxstility, man. It's just like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm in my bad bitch mode. What you say to me? How did you say it to me? It ain't what you said, it's how you said it. Is you coming for me? Don't come for me. All that shit, man, you know what I'm saying? All that plantation ass shit. These girls out here doing this shit, try to hold a man back, right? So, I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow and shit, because I gotta wrap this thing up. But with this same spirit right here, some people would call it, they'll say it's like the Jezebel spirit, right? But I don't think I guess that could be a word for it, but nah, I look at it like this. You got some women out here, and I read this in a book way long time ago, back when I worked at the library and I used to read everything. And it always stuck with me, and I understood it as I got older. Some women are programmed to destroy men. They don't have no love. They don't have no respect for no man. They don't have no respect for no male beyond. They just look at them like, anytime you hear girls, they be on some mode like they don't want a man, they need a man, but they like babies though. Like they will have a baby, but they don't want a family and all that shit like that. Like them the type of women that'll destroy your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing you could really, it's only what you could put into them. It ain't nothing you could really get out of them like that. And it's a lot of women that, you know, they kind of look for that. They look for them dudes that grew up in them households without no daddy, with they mama there and a bunch of aunties and shit.
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
And then they see this dude, and he got these mama issues. Like girls, they don't be like, I want a man with stability. They be like, I want a nigga with money. You know what I'm saying? A nigga with money, because he don't got no stability. He not gonna spend thrifty, none of that. He got money, and he figured giving money to you is how he validate himself. Cause that's what he seen with his mama. Nigga ain't got no money. He can't tell me nothing. Treat the son like shit. You ain't shit, just like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? All that, so on and so forth. So it get to that point to where, you know, he want to be like the type of man that he think his mama, you know, will have let be a father to him and shit, which is a nigga with some money and shit. So you have a lot of dudes that go out here and shit, you know, go out here try to get them some money, and they don't know nothing but throwing it away. And then the girls make it seem like that's cute. Like, oh, girl, he gave me a bunch of money, or he did this. They don't be bragging like, oh, he put up a 401k, or he did none of that, because that's the thing. A bad bitch got her plantation hat on. She need her counterpart, which is a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? She need a nigga not going nowhere. She need to spend his money up, and then, you know what I'm saying? And he need to feel like, I ain't shit unless I'm getting money, and I got money to spend on a chick, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna validate my manhood. Cause you ain't got a man around to validate it, and your mama always told you wasn't shit, and the only thing she ever respected that you seen was a man with some money. So you go out trying to just strictly be that and nothing else. Man, I'm just a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? And was she the baddest bitch? No. Hey, but I gotta get up out of here though, man. I ran over and shit. I got people calling me and shit, man, for the jug. So we gonna wrap this thing up. Appreciate y'all. Everybody that checked in. Appreciate y'all as always. Oh shit, it said I got 73 views on this thing. God damn, we did good today. Hey. But y'all ain't call in though. Why y'all ain't call? You ain't gonna call me? Y'all ain't gonna call me? Number is right up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have called in, but it's all good. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for all the support. Hit that like if you came in. It's like wiping your feet on the rug. Hit the like on the video. Give me a like. That's all. I don't need I don't got no Patreon or nothing set up. Just shoot a nigga a like. You know what I mean? And yeah, same time tomorrow. We gonna do the same thing. I'm out of here. Later.